All right, they finally freed that boy Julian Assange after he had leaked. Um, he leaked the war crimes that the U.S. committed back in 2010 on WikiLeaks. That was his account, WikiLeaks. I really just finding out about him. I'm not gonna lie. WikiLeaks. He used to leak classified documents of U.S. war crimes and stuff. The stuff they was doing. And I'm not gonna lie. They said they had to get him out of there. They said they can't have him leaking no more information. He was their top off. He really do look like he looked like a true detective right here. I'm not gonna lie. He remind me of Near from Death Note. Well, he looked just like Near. Wait, he remind me of Near from Death Note. Nah, they say he was leaking information like some type of superhero journalist or something. Like he had to have a guy on the inside. Like we need a movie or something. I need a movie. He must have been leaking information from the dark web. Do your research on the Tor browser. That's where things really get. Like, why are the U.S. finally letting him out after all this time? Like, why are they finally letting him out right now?
One of the hopeful things that I've discovered is that nearly every war that has started in the past 50 years has been a result of media lies. The media could have stopped it. If they'd searched deep enough, if they hadn't reprinted government propaganda, they could have stopped it. But
wow, so the government really been feeding us propaganda. I knew it.
what does that mean? Well, that means basically populations don't like wars. And populations have to be fooled into wars. Populations don't willingly and with open eyes go into a war. So if we have a good media environment, then we'll also have a peaceful environment.
Wow, that's crazy. We gotta get down to the bottom of this. Who is really behind all these wars and stuff? That's crazy. Bro found out too much. When all is exposed, 90% of Washington will fall. Now he must know something, cause for them to lock him up for 10 years, he must know some stuff. He said 98% of Washington will fall. Nah, that's crazy.
Leaks. I love WikiLeaks.
This had to be before my time. Nah, yeah. This had to be before my time. I was probably still on the track phone.
Bernie got a little bit of a bad deal based on WikiLeaks, right? They want to distract us from WikiLeaks.
Trump was rocking with my boy WikiLeaks since the start, since the bottom. They was locked in.
It's been amazing what's coming out on WikiLeaks.
All you have to do is take a look at WikiLeaks and just see what they said about Bernie Sanders.
Even
I know there is something having to.
What happened to Hillary Clinton? I haven't heard from her since she lost the election. What was that? Back in 2016?
To do with Julian Assange. I've been seeing what's happened with Assange, and that will be a determination, I would imagine, mostly by the Attorney General, who's doing an excellent.
Nah, this is some crazy conspiracy theory stuff. Like, this is crazy.
Job, so he'll be making a determination. I know nothing really about him. It's not my deal in life.
leaks. I love WikiLeaks.
Crazy world we live in. Julian's a total.
The warmongers in this country and in others that have formed hand in hand an alliance to take money from the United States, from every NATO country, from Australia, and launder it.
Hey, why were we fighting the Afghanistan war so long? We're laundering our tax dollars to fund wars. They imprison him. Wow.
Through Afghanistan.
Now we gotta get an interview from him ASAP.
Launder it through Iraq.
He did a documentary.
WikiLeaks revealed the existence of an illegal CIA spying program.
Spying program?
Assange withheld most of the details of that program so as not to compromise American national security. But the story was still deeply humiliating to the CIA. In Washington, CIA Director Mike Pompeo decided to murder him.
Oh. No, they were trying to take my boy WikiLeaks out? For real? Record. Nah. They tried to backdoor my boy. Nah, they tried to get him off. Nah.
Pompeo just
They said he knew too much. Nah, they tried to slime my boy Julian out. He was trying to get Julian touched. He was trying to get him touched up. He said, I want him dead.
discussed with his deputies how the CIA might kidnap Assange from the embassy in London.
Kidnap? Nah. Kidnapping is crazy. Y'all finna suit up and take out the black
Poison
minivan
him
and go
inside.
hunting.
That is not conjecture. Multiple witnesses heard Mike Pompeo say that. At the time, keep in mind, Julian Assange had not been charged.
Nah, Mike Pompeo was a crash out. He really had a crash out for the head of the CIA. That's crazy. Nah, he said, you want to play with me? Huh? You want to play with me and leak my operations? He was finna crash out.
With any crime in the United States. Mike Pompeo considered it a death penalty offense to embarrass the CIA. You may be asking, is any of this legal? Can federal appointees use tax dollars to kill people who annoy them? Well, not technically. Mike Pompeo committed a felony, conspiracy to commit murder. And yet somehow, Mike Pompeo is not in prison. Instead, he's the toast of the donor class.
Let me see. What's Mike Pompeo doing nowadays? Nah, he really tried to get him off. How is he not in prison, though? Mike Pompeo. It's crazy, like, he really tried to get my boy leaks. My boy WikiLeaks. Like, nah. Nah, how is it? Nah, he gotta be part of the deep state. I'm not gonna lie. He gotta be part of the deep state, because how is he not in jail right now? He said, he said, I want him. Nah. Well, let me look at that CIA thing. CIA spy. Oh. Spy program. Let's see. WikiLeaks. The Vault 7 release led the CIA to redefine WikiLeaks as a non-state hostile intelligence service. In July, a former CIA software engineer, Joshua Scollett, was convicted of leaking the document to WikiLeaks. And oh, so he was the inside guy, Joshua Scollett. Nah, we need a movie. I'm not gonna lie. We need a movie, a documentary, or something. We need a movie about this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Where's Joshua Scollett now? Detained at correctional center. Dang. My boy Joshua Scollett still in the cell. Free my boy. Nah, free my boy Joshua. Free my boy to his backwards. Dang. Nah, the government really is corrupt. It'll really slime you out if you cross that line. Like if you cross your boundaries, if you don't keep your mouth shut, you really get crossed out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like the CIA is really corrupt. Like you really get crossed out. You don't keep your mouth shut. If you know too much, you really get crossed out.
This is a conspiracy of the ages.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie. Shaq posted this right here. I don't know if like he thought he was I don't know if he thought this was like funny or something, a little joke, or he was like making fake or something. But this is gay. This is gay. This is gay Shaq. You put it's like you're gripping Drake's cheeks. You calling him BBL Jersey. You're gripping his cheeks. This is gay. I'm not gonna lie.